my gosh.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh, episode 4. Let's do it. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's run it, bro. House is really, you're right, it's settling. Foundation just got fresh cement poured. Sometimes it just cracks even between your cheeks. All right, bro, let's run it, Turbo.
Oh, how about I actually delete this part? That'd be great. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. 1, 3, 2. Oh, we're already recording over here. Let's go over here. I feel like I'm blocking you.
No, it's all good, dude. You're not jacked.
Yeah, I know. I'm way bigger than you, actually.
Bigger than me. All right. And as you just heard right there, that was our intro song with DJ Freedom.
Is that who the DJ is?
Yeah.
I thought it was DJ Khaled.
No, it's not counted. It's DJ.
Another one.
It's DJ Freedom.
Okay, whatever.
It's not Freedom.
Freedom.
It's Freedom.
Freedom.
Yo, that's DJ Freedom on the tracks. All right, spin that
hose.
shit again.
Freedom hose.
Dude, I feel like our intro music is way too cool for us. Part of me does.
Yeah. Actually, when we were listening to it at work, they heard the intro and they were like, "This sounds like the Pornhub theme." And then I took a listen. It's not far off.
Straight into Mia Malkova.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Okay, now I have to go to Pornhub just for research purposes, specifically to hear this intro song for Pornhub.
All right,
and for ours, just for comparison.
Pull it up right now.
I have to. Oh, honey, don't come here right now. You may see some things you don't want to. Or maybe you do. Anyways.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. I think our intro music's way too cool for us.
Or it's not cool enough.
People listen to it and they're like, dude, this intro music's better than the podcast itself.
Oh, shit. That's probably true.
Yeah. Hey, but walk on down, get on your phone, click us on Spotify, click us on Apple Pod, click us on Google Pods. There's a whole bunch of other podcast hosting sites we're not even aware of that exist, but apparently we're out there and we're on. LinkedIn.
Yeah, LinkedIn, whatever.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah, come on down, take your shoes off, put on your eye mask, and let us put you straight to sleep with our terrible sense of humor.
Yes. All right, episode 4.
Yeah.
We made it.
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah?
First episode, Little Rocky. Second episode, oh my gosh, okay, we can do this. Third episode, hell yeah, we're in this.
Fourth episode. It's
going down to professionals now.
Oh my gosh, Becky. I'm excited for this. I am. And this is like back-to-back days we recorded. We've never done this before. Things are happening. We are snowballing, bro.
Non-stop.
We are snowballing, man.
Team no sleep.
Yeah. Grind till I die. Sleep when I'm dead.
And speaking of dead.
Oh.
Where do you think we go when we die? See,
okay,
I hate turning.
Yeah.
I hate turning.
Okay, y'all, before we get into the topics today, I want to give you a little breakdown of, if you're not watching the visuals on YouTube of this, which you can, at Things Are Happening Pod, we have a new setup, a little bit, just a little refurbished, a little TLC. Yeah. We now have our microphones have stands. Now, some stands are bigger and better than others. Some guys are living a little bit better than others. Some people get to chill back on the couch and relax and just take your shoes off and sit there.
Yes, and some like to sit up straight and, have proper posture.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah.
But also, you told me to get this tiny stand, so whatever.
I don't know why I did. This one was just gifted to me, and dude, I can go across this whole fucking room with this. You want me to take this podcast up in the kitchen? You're down here still? Can do it!
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah? You want me to go in the bathroom? Be a little pooper? Talking about things? Can do it!
Welcome to the Poop Podcast.
You want me to go in the garage? Chill up there? With my little stand? Can do it!
Shit.
You go in the backyard, get the dog inside, while you're down here with your stand and I'm outside with my stand?
Yeah.
Can do it!
Fine. Do it. Who cares? I don't care what you do.
And also, so we talked about earlier, because we had the funerals are a thing. Yes. And we were talking about that, and I was like, Tony, you know what? Just speaking of funerals, I was thinking about what happens to us after we pass. And I was like, I'm a manifest into a leopard. Or into,
reincarnation for sure.
Yeah, or into Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake? You'd go for Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Zac Efron for sure. Ooh,
Oh, nice
name
plug.
drop. What?
Yeah. Speaking of, we need to slide in his DMs and be like, "Hey, bro, we started this podcast, and the goal of the podcast is ultimately just to have you on it, and we'll stop the podcast once you're on it.
Hell yeah.
And you should join it sooner rather than later for the people.
for
if you care about people, you'll do that, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna message him right after the show.
Yeah,
right after the show.
Right up in the DMs.
Hey, what's
bro.
up?
Tony, give the people your perspective on what happens to us after we pass.
All right, so we mentioned reincarnation. What
That's
I was
a touchy
thinking,
subject. Yeah, it is.
Know, it is
and that's why I got
sure.
my feels about it. I was just like, damn, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of scenarios that play out.
Exactly, but then I had a thought. What if, when we die, we are born again, but on another planet? What? Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
that's a good thought. I've never heard that one before, and it just came to me. It just came to me.
You can't control it. It just happened.
I know. Things are happening.
Things are happening.
All
That was incredible.
Also
when he
named
said
drops.
that, and then I was like sitting there making my cauliflower rice. I was like, damn, you know what? You might be right. Like, what if that happens? This universe is so vast that we have so much we have not explored. That what if there's another me in another dimension chilling right now?
Exactly.
With the pina colada.
With that pina colada.
Macarenas and chilling, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah. You never know.
So much to be explored, and we probably won't even get to explore all of it.
No. But you know what we get to do? We get to live in this present moment on the
yes,
having
right here.
And be chilling.
Oh my gosh.
Life is good. You know, like you know who can't say that right now as much? Anybody that works with Tom Cruise.
Oh my gosh. What a nice transition. Anyone who works Tom Cruise.
Anyone who works con Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise. Oh my gosh. So I saw not a video, but audio of Tom Cruise.
Which we will play for you here in a second.
Yes, we will play for him. For you.
There's just one guy listening to this podcast. I know. We'll play it for him.
For all of our viewer. For all of our viewer. But he just goes completely off on his staff members. Currently, they're filming the new Mission Impossible coming out next year. Hopefully the vid is done.
Yeah, just cut it off. Stop Mission Impossible.
No. I cannot believe that he just said this to my face.
Just like Fast and Furious.
I cannot believe he just said this to my face.
I technically didn't say it to your face because your mic stand isn't as cool as mine and you can't go out around the house and talk from any place in the house and still record the podcast. So I technically said it behind your face. So it makes me a coward.
Okay, first of all, before we get into the audio, why? Why do you not like Mission Impossible?
I think you need to draw. I personally, this is like with any movies, I think you need to draw the line like after 5. Then we're
5.
We're reaching. The only one that has a pass for me on that is Harry Potter.
Well, it tells a whole story, yeah.
But Mission Impossible does it, or they're just finding a way to resurrect Tom Cruise 4 times in the movies.
But it does continue a story.
It does. See, it tells you how much I keep up with it.
Exactly.
Guess what? Don't care. What I do care about is what he said in this video. That was incredible.
Okay.
So, y'all, he is on, as he said, he's on production with Mission Impossibles.
Yes.
22 and 23 right now. And he essentially snaps on his coworkers, the production team, the producers and everything regarding not wearing masks, I'm assuming.
Yes, I guess some members of the staff were standing close together without a mask within 6 feet, and Tom Cruise goes completely off on them for breaking the guidelines, because I think if they break the guidelines, then they have to shut the production down, and that's not good for anybody.
That would suck a butt.
But I think the way he went about it was
great.
It was great, but I don't know.
All right, let's play. Let's just let the video do the talking.
All right.
So I just swipe right here.
Yeah, swipe it.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's the difference?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Whew-wee. Man, is it hot in here? Because I'm sweating.
Tom, Scientology, man. How do you feel about that, Tom?
Maybe that's the short man. Man, with my words today, I cannot. Short man syndrome.
Dude, yeah. And
But,
I was telling Tony earlier, if I was around that fucking incident right there where he was just going off at everybody, I always find the crude, like, parts of life and, like, reasons to laugh. Like, when my friends got hurt when I was younger, dude, I lost it. But when Tom's snapping on people like that,
yeah.
And you! And you! And you! What about him? Tony or Tom? What about him?
Okay.
What about him?
Well, him too.
And you?
Yes,
What about you, though, Tom?
No.
And her? With the C-Rack?
Me too. And me too.
And then he says, if I see it again, you're fired. You're gone. What's the difference?
He's just...
Sometimes when you really see red and you say things, you repeat yourself.
This is true.
But if I were there, I'd be like, what about? I would be the asshole. Then after he said it, I'd be like, what about him right there? You didn't him? Oh, sorry, right there.
I feel like you're saying this now, but I feel like if you were there,
Bro,
you wouldn't.
do you know me, man?
I don't think you would.
Tony.
A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, if that was me,
Yeah,
I totally do that." And then the situation arises, comes, and then nothing comes of it. You're just silent like this.
Me? No, dude.
You'll curl up like a little turtle. Like a little.
No, I'd be
penis.
like, you know what, Tom?
Like
in
a
the first,
penis.
I wouldn't be here. I don't want to be here. I didn't want to be here in the first place, Tom, because this is the 21st fucking Mission Impossible, and thank you for your attempt to save us, I guess is what you think you're doing, but I'm not a fan of this. And I'd be like, but what about him over there? What about him? Because you didn't call him out. He's been a real asshole this whole time.
This whole time.
I mean, he's just sitting over there holding the light. I mean, come on, Tom. What about him?
But he just cares about the production.
Dude, yeah,
I think.
okay. To really be serious, I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Kind of, but not really.
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah,
he cares about the production.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to get shut down again, because I think he's gotten shut down before
so it's happened already too.
For COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think in the beginning, when COVID was first coming on, they were trying to film, and then all the guidelines came up, then they had to stop, and then had to figure out what they needed to do. Mm-hmm. And look at this. I just turned my whole body to even look at you. The stands were not a good idea. I need a better stand.
You know what? I can just come up on you. I need to work my phrasing, but I could just come up close. Just continue.
just come on you. What? Wait a minute. What? What? What are we coming on?
Not Tom Cruise. He's coming on everybody else. No. Damn, dude. Nobody was safe in that room.
No.
And you. I really don't like you. I really don't like you.
Nobody was safe for sure. And I can just imagine them just frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Frozen in time.
Everybody there. Tight butthole.
Just slowly lifting up their mask.
Yeah. What were they? Okay, what do you think was going down in the first place?
I don't know.
What was the catalyst behind all this?
I don't know. I need to read more into it, but I'm assuming they were working without their mask on, and they were. That's a no-no on set. It's a no-no on set right now.
No, bro.
Big no-no.
No.
We should be wearing masks.
Yeah. Yeah, our production team should be too. Hey, Allison, mask, okay? Fact checker, which I wish we had for this podcast.
Yes.
Mask. No,
Mask on.
Yeah, but there's a way to go about things.
Yes, and that was.
You got your point across. I'll give you that.
Yes, but I feel like you could have done it in a better way, for sure. What am I doing now? What am I looking up now?
Your notes, dude.
Oh,
but
my notes.
My
notes.
You know what? Speaking of Tom Cruise, he's a Scientologist, right? There's a documentary that goes into the depths and details of what goes on behind the Scientology doors or whatever. And I believe it was in production 2015, and I watched it then. I forget the name of the movie, but they tell about like the stories and how the system works for them. Mm-hmm. And we actually have a Scientology church here in Kansas City now.
Really?
Yeah.
Where at?
Which we should go explore for the people of the podcast.
We should.
I think that would be interesting. If you want us to go explore this Scientology church,
We should become members.
yeah. We need to take out a loan first, but it's okay.
Take out a couple loans, 5
Yeah.
loans.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a documentary on Netflix, you say?
I believe it was on Netflix, or HBO, and they tell the stories on like what happens and how they're mistreated. And if you try to get out, essentially it sounds like there's not a way out. And if you do get out, you'll be harassed the rest of your life.
Ooh, Illuminati style.
I'm not even kidding. Like this one girl got out and she was harassed by cameras and like this guy following her all the time. You know, just like I was lucky to get away from here for a little while and go to Colorado and got away from the Razzi. But she had constantly had this guy. This guy was from the church and he would be following her around all LA, everywhere. And be like, "Hey, Sharon, how does it feel to be a dismember of the Church of Scientology now? How's it feel to be a traitor? How do you feel? Do you feel good about yourself?" Damn. Essentially harassing them to the point to where they're just like fed up with themselves and them, and they just don't know what to do. Like, I'm not kidding you, bro. It was insane. And she told a story of how she was in the church and when she tried to get out at one point, they had her locked in a room with pitch blackness for like 3 days, something along those lines.
Okay, I think that's a stretch.
But anyways, something like that.
If we join, we better not leave, basically.
Yeah.
And speaking of shows, also on Netflix, there's a show called We Are the Champions. And when I tell you, this show is so fucking amazing. It is so fucking amazing. I just can't. The first episode focuses on a cheese wheel race, basically, in England.
Which that is pretty amazing.
It is amazing.
That is amazing.
I love stupid TV. But it's in England. It's a hill called Cooper's Hill, and basically it's been a tradition for I don't know how many years. They don't even know on the documentary because they asked them and they're like, oh, 1,000 years, 500 years, 300 years. They keep giving different answers.
What kind
but
of
basically,
cheese is it?
I have no idea. They don't explain.
This is important.
They don't explain the cheese. They don't win money. They win pride and a wheel of cheese.
So this is the big old steep hill in England, right?
Yes.
The big old steep hill
Cooper's
in England.
Hill. Yes.
Okay, and if I remember correctly, the cheese goes. This sounds so weird to say. This is the only time I will probably say this in my life. The cheese goes first. Put the cheese before everybody else. The cheese goes first.
The cheese goes first. The goal isn't to catch the cheese, but to be the first at the bottom.
Oh, whoa! I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that these people are going towards the cheese to catch the cheese.
No, you're not trying to catch the cheese.
Oh my god!
The cheese goes at least like 80 miles an hour. They said. There's no way you're catching that cheese.
Why would you even attempt it then?
The goal is to get to the bottom of the hill, and then whoever gets to the bottom gets the cheese.
Okay, Tony, let me paint a scenario. Hey man, what you doing today?
Going cheese wheel racing. Wheel racing.
You text me, hey, what's up, bro?
Cheese wheel racing.
Not much. About to go cheese wheel racing at the top of this hill. You know, typical Saturday things.
I feel like if you said that in England, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so awesome."
Yeah, how'd your
training?
It
sounds weird to us.
How would your training go about this? Sky Zone every fucking weekend.
Sky Zone.
Going into the foam pit. You're gonna be eating so much, dude.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, it's a straight incline. I've seen it before. These people get hurt.
They get
bricked up.
Greater than 45-degree angle. And broken collarbones, broken ankles, wrists, whatever. Broken.
Cheese is okay though.
Yes, the cheese is okay.
Okay.
It's fine. That's all we care about, actually.
Do they use the same cheese for every race, you think?
No.
Okay.
Every year, different cheese. Because you win the cheese, you can eat it.
Why would I want a cheese that's been rolling in mud?
No, they wrap it. They wrap it up.
Oh.
They wrap it up so it can roll down. You just need to watch the show. It's fucking amazing.
But I've seen it before. I've seen highlights of this little festival or whatever, this hill. And I've always wanted to go. This is on my bucket list next to marrying people, which I'm doing for you next October, bro.
Hell yeah. And how's that going, by the way?
Haven't got my license yet, but I'm working on it.
What are the steps to doing that?
Not a clue.
I don't even know.
Not a clue.
Pay $50 and say,
I think so.
I'm ordained.
And I can read pretty well, which you can't say.
My mind just goes super fast and I can't even.
Same. Relatable.
I just can't. I just knocked my microphone down.
The We Are the Champions show, so it's just about cheese, or
No, first episode about cheese. It's a whole bunch of different
cool.
contests. Second episode is about chili pepper eating, hottest chili peppers being eaten, and then
So they start at they work their way up, obviously, like the easiest, and then they work their way up to like.
And then the hottest pepper today is like
Peruvian buff pepper.
No, that's off a show. That's off a show.
Dragon Josh. Peruvian puff pepper.
Yes.
I used to love saying that.
Hottest pepper right now is the Carolina Reaper, which we should try on the show. We should totally try that. I think we should.
Bad that is. My buddy Dildo. His name's Dylan. He has.
I was gonna say you have a buddy named Dildo.
No, we call him
no
Dildo.
fucking way.
I'm the only one that calls him that. He literally on his front porch, he grows peppers from this little box, and I believe
Carolina
he has
Reaper?
Carolina Reaper, yeah. And dude,
We should
one
get to
time I had a little taste of the salsa that he made with the Carolina Reaper pepper. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, we should try it at least once. YOLO, we only live once.
Dude, I strained immediately. My ears were burning.
That's what happens on the show. They even talk about it.
God.
And when it hits your stomach, you're done for.
No, you just sit there. You just sit there after. And I remember I went to NOLA and I tried this little hot sauce they had in the store. And then the lady was like, "Yeah, be careful with it." You know, just this older lady that told me. I was like,
"Okay, okay, lady."
So I was like, "Oh, I actually did like a little bit, but
I think I got it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right. Do you need to get back to your bus? But I tried it, and dude, I remember immediately regretting it, like instant sweating, everything, and it was definitely one of the hottest things I've ever put in my mouth hole, and I was just like, what? Do you hear that ringing? What's ringing right now? What's
the old lady's just, I told you so.
I was like, get on your bus!
I told you so.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, lady, let me help you across the street.
Okay, so you want to hold my arm? I know they're nice.
Oh my gosh. But anyways, check out that show. It's amazing. You'll love it. I think it has like 5 stars, 1,000 stars on Netflix. Amazing. What? Why do you keep looking at me? I hate having to turn.
I just love that you have to turn to see me.
Yeah. And then I feel like I'm talking away from my voice on this.
I know you saw my story post the other day on the Instagram where I said Portnoy for Prez 2024.
Yes.
For those that don't know, Dave Portnoy is the CEO of Barstool Sports, the founder. And essentially in this video, what he said is he's helping. So New York is on a shutdown again.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it's so sad and depressing. All the small businesses have been around for decades and decades that are going out of business. And what Barstool Sports is doing, and he started like essentially a GoFundMe, but it's not through GoFundMe because of taxes and everything.
Yeah.
For $500,000 loans, and he's having small businesses reach out to him saying, "Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to afford, rent and utilities and be able to pay my employees up until next January." So what he's doing is he's having them reach out to him, and he approves all this going down. Now the one stipulation is that they have to still be paying their employees. Yeah. He's like, this was rectified by Frankie, who records his pre-interviews saying, his dad saying, he's like, yeah, I'm still paying for my employees, paying them through the pandemic and everything just because they need it just as bad as I do. And I was like, dude, that's awesome. And
yeah, it is awesome.
So he's having all these companies and small businesses reach out to them because like, well, the government's not fucking doing it. So I guess I'll do it. He's like, because I feel for these people, I need to help them, and I believe in small businesses. And that's what America's built on. And I was like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. American dream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, what you gonna do? And I was just like, fuck yeah. I was like, I like this. And that's why I said Portnoy for Prez 2024. And he gets a lot of backlash because of things he posts and says. I get it. He's a typical Northeastern guy. Not typical, but he's rough, like people from Northeast.
What is a typical Northeastern guy?
They're rough, dude. They're rough. They tell you how it is. And that's why I respect them. That's why my alter ego, sometimes I get in, like when I go into Italian restaurants, and like the last name is Bandana. Bandana. Huh? And then
Bandana.
Tebe will be Cookie. Hey Cookie, come here.
Hey
Cookie, come on. We're gonna go to Garozzo's. Huh?
Not Snooky?
Huh? No.
Not Snooky?
No, the fucking spray tan last couple weeks. Dude,
the
get
meatballs?
Did this. So, when Tebe was, she did month-long tanning package.
Yes.
So she's like, well, this last week I really got to go like every day just to like really get my money's worth, because she dropped like 100, way too much money.
Oh yeah.
And she went there, and she like comes home and hugs me one day, and she's like, I was like sitting on the couch, and she was over me. I was like, hey, Snooki.
Wait, she was over you.
Yeah. She
Hey.
was just over me. I was like, get off me, Snooki.
Snooki.
Bro, her reaction was priceless.
You said we need to go to the smush room.
Huh? You can go, get off me, Snooki. Hey, get off me, Snooki, huh?
Did you ever watch that show?
I love that show so much. I have a whole episode of this podcast dedicated to that.
The
We'll
grenades.
Save that. We'll save that. Oh my god. A whole bunch of grenades. That's a whale.
I love that.
That's a whale.
The grenades.
I love them.
Hey,
fist bump, push up, chapstick. NPC, baby. Oh no, there goes my mic. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. But back.
Yeah, Portnoy for Prez 2024.
Yes.
I love that guy.
He has my
the fact
vote.
that he's doing that, he tells a lot. And, you know, speaking of Barstool Sports, they have that podcast.
Everybody knows it. And for some reason, everybody loves it. We're talking about Call Her Mama. Just kidding. Daddy.
I swear, your voice and your punchlines would go for Sirius XM radio ads.
Call her mama. Call her daddy. Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta go back to your mic, book.
That was lame. That was a lame joke. I'm sorry.
I'm about to kick him off this podcast.
I just felt it. It felt I had
I know.
something was in there and I had to say it.
The Call Her Daddy pod. Tony, give me a review of it.
Fuck!
Fucking fuck!
Fucking
Instagram.
I fucked this guy last week. I fucked this guy 2 days ago.
Gluck,
I fucked this guy
gluck.
yesterday. And okay, although I heard that episode. That was good.
I don't know what it's even referencing. I just know people make
You don't know
fun of
about
it
the
all time.
Gluck 3000?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're not familiar with the Gluck
This
3000?
isn't a sex ed podcast, so I'm not even going to go into
Come on.
details of that.
The
Blech.
double hand twist? Are you serious?
Sounds more painful than anything.
Sounds more painful.
Yeah.
Then he hasn't
Indian
experienced the
rug
Gluck.
burn for my pee-pee.
He hasn't experienced the Gluck 3000 double hand twist. It's fine. But I've only heard a couple episodes. I don't know how
You know
I feel
what?
About it.
This is
honestly.
a topic I find really interesting, actually, because as gentlemen, when we talk about the ladies and every other thing we refer to, at least personally, I'll catch myself sometimes just like, God bless, why is half the things I refer to sexual? And I hate it sometimes.
Do you know why?
Because we're men. Because we're
I
men.
guess. But
Why?
I understand why.
So this is where I'm coming from, though. Hear me out.
Okay.
So this is a woman's perspective on the sexual world. This is a guy in a girl's body. That's exactly what it is. And she's just talking about sex from a woman's perspective.
Okay.
And you know what?
I can
The
get on board
reason
with
that
that.
it's getting it scales so well and it's so crude. One is associated with Barstool Sports. Two, they're talking about topics that make men uncomfortable. Some of the episodes me and you were listening to and we sit here, we'd feel a little uneasy, bro. We would sit there question
Are you
things.
sure?
Yeah, I promise you, Tony. I promise you, dude.
I mean,
It tells a lot about. I mean, she goes into details of like pretty much everything sex, everything about her perspective on the world, and having other women come on podcasts and talking about that. And I'm just like, well, it's kind of like a double standard because men can do it all the time, but then when a woman does it, like Alex
women.
Cooper, when a woman does it, just like our one listener today, but
Yeah.
when a woman does it, like Alex Cooper is doing, she gets backlash like, oh, you're such a whore, you're such a slut. I was like, dude, are you kidding me?
Whoa!
Easy.
Language.
That's what I'm saying, but it's a double standard where I'm just like, cool, whatevs. You making bank? You're having a good time doing it? You having a loose butthole?
True.
Yeah, you are. But, I mean, like, I respect it in a way, too, because
Yes.
it's a different perspective, and then all these other guys and people that comment are just like, oh, you're a slut, blah, or, oh, this makes you uncomfortable, or, oh, he's just getting paid to talk about fucking. I'm just like, well, dude, you know how many guys talk about that daily?
Yeah.
Like, come
True.
on, man.
True.
Like, what's wrong with if a girl's doing it like this? and she's making bank from doing it, and she's having fun.
Yeah.
And she's just living her life. And I'm just like, cool, kudos.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like,
Agreed.
yeah, guys hate it. As a guy, I get uncomfortable listening to. I'm just like, whoa, like that. Some of the things she says is screw, but I just like, I also have a perspective. There are other Ramones like, you gotta be more down to earth and understanding, dude.
Yeah, come on,
other
Ramon.
Ramon.
Grow up.
Yeah. So
Basically, sex sells. That's why.
it does 100%.
It's everywhere.
So that's why we
Billboards.
need Zac Efron on this podcast.
Come on, Zac Efron.
Come on, Zac.
What?
Do you understand where I'm coming from with all that, though?
Yes, I understand completely. I have not listened to like a full episode to actually have a bigger opinion on it, but I'm gonna take a listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a listen.
Dude, she's actually pretty funny. I find her amusing. I watched her vlogs on YouTube, and I was like, "You're actually funny, girl."
All right.
Alex Cooper.
All right.
I'm telling you. But yeah, it makes a lot of guys uncomfortable listening to a girl talk about things like that and sex in general. It's like, oh my god, she's a super slut. Is she? Maybe. Who cares? Ultimately, it doesn't define you. But then it's a different perspective, and that's why the audience are just drawn to it. And that's why she's doing so well with it in Barstool Sports.
You really think that guys feel uncomfortable though?
I know they do. And
Are
that's
you
what
sure?
the guys are calling. Dude,
Because
go to the comments on her posts
because
or on her podcast period, and you will see. I promise you.
I guess because every time when guys get together, they're like, "Oh my gosh!" Like they're always talking about girls, and like, "Oh my gosh, I wish a girl would be more open about this stuff." But now they're being open.
Yeah,
And now they're being uncomfortable.
Taper it down.
Yeah.
Taper off. Come
Yeah.
back. Go back to church.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
those
that's
guys.
just. I think that's just. Yeah. It's just evolution, dude.
Evolution.
With
Wow.
or against it. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Don't. I can't. Okay. I draw the line. I can't do WAP, man.
Are you
I
kidding?
hate that song.
I
Yada yada.
was against that song in the beginning. Then
Why?
I listened to it. I don't know. I wasn't against it, but like I was just caught off guard. I was like, oh my gosh, new Cardi B.
Everybody was.
New Cardi B song coming out. We all listened to it at work, and we're like, whoa. Just caught off guard. I'm like, I thought it was going to go completely different. And then...
Can we take a minute to appreciate the fact, I don't even know appreciate, to be appalled at the fact that the lady that wrote that song, if she even did, and who wrote it and recorded it, had an interview with our upcoming president, Joe Biden. Can we take a second to understand that a girl or a babe named Cardi B,
A babe.
with her background, stripping,
Yeah.
being a rapper, whatever else she is, had an interview with our next president. Can we take a minute? She wrote a song called Wet Ass Poo-Tang.
You can't even say it.
Wine,
You can't even
I
say
can't,
it.
dude.
Poo-tang.
Wine and
I feel
pizza.
like that's almost worse. Poo-tang.
Oh. Well, she had a song about wet ass. And her song, she wrote that song, Wet Ass. And she had an interview with the future president. Can we? What?
What did the interview entail?
She at one point, I remember, this is the only thing I really remember from her. She's like, "No, I'm saying all that. I can't do it." But and then Joe Biden was like, Joe Biden sits there for a second, like, Joe, come on, man. And he just sat there for a second. He's like, yeah. Didn't know what to say. Didn't know what just happened.
Yeah, sure.
Click like 3,000, Joe, huh?
Double hand twist.
Huh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Where's Kamala when you need her?
Oh my gosh! Stop.
But yeah, that happened, and I'm just like, wow. Okay, but I personally, I can't do that song. I'm just so mop in a bucket. Ugh.
Get a bucket and a mop for this wet ass.
Not a fan.
All right, then whatever. Either way.
But I am for like the forward-thinking movement of women in this country.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I do think it's awesome, but just like we've talked about, like toxic masculinity,
Masculinity,
and then
Yes.
toxic like feminism is a thing too. And if you don't think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a thing, then you're ignorant as fuck.
Oh yes, I know a few people who don't think that's a thing.
Oh, really? Who?
I can't name names. Can't even give a nickname because I feel like it would give it away.
Yeah. No. I may be aware of them.
Yeah.
Think so? So I this is going off topic.
What's the topic?
So this thing was trending
brewing
on Twitter the other day. Okay, this guy, and I wish I had a photo to show you. Can you actually pull up your phone? I want you to go to Twitter and look up Pop Sugar Mariah Carey ornament.
Pop Sugar Mariah.
Pop Sugar's the account. So essentially what happened is this guy gave his girl a Christmas ornament for her tree. And ornament, that's a weird word. But he gave it to her and she posted like, oh my god, my boyfriend just got me this ornament, I love it. And then everybody was destroying her in the comments.
For what?
I don't know if destroying her or destroying more the company that made the ornament or the husband that. Why are you looking up cookies, Tony? Give it to me.
I said Pop Sugar.
Come here.
Oh.
Come here.
I said Pop Sugar Mariah Carey.
They were.
Oh, I forgot the ornament part. I guess.
Yeah, on the Twitter because it looked nothing like her, bro.
Oh shit.
There's been some bad cases in the past to where it's just like they make bobbleheads. I've seen like in baseball before where they look nothing.
Yeah.
Like replicating them at all. So he got her this ornament and
they fucked up Mariah Carey. God.
Yeah. Let me, and this is for the people that are watching on YouTube. I will show you here in a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Mariah Carey,
how do you feel about Mariah Carey?
What's your take on her? Well, she lip syncs. Which
does she?
Yeah. Dude, there's literally proof.
I don't think that, maybe now, but I think when she was younger, like in her prime, she didn't.
Really?
But I remember, like a few years ago, like Christmas time, she was in New York, she was singing like her famous Christmas song, you know, and she butchered it. You need to see that video.
Really?
Yeah, and she blamed it on, oh, I was sick or whatever. I'm like, no, like I think your time is just done right now. Like it was just like her voice was cracking all over the place. It was like Fergie when she sung the national anthem at a basketball game. Did you see that?
No.
Both of those girls.
Nothing will top that one I showed you. And we'll have to play it on the podcast at a future time when we have people helping us. The one with and the Rockets. Franklin!
Oh,
whoa!
Yeah. Yes.
The Olympian guy.
That one was horrible.
On topic,
as well.
I'm going to show you this ornament picture of Mariah Carey.
Okay.
If you want to see this, go on Twitter, y'all, and look up just Mariah Carey ornament, and it'll pop up right there. Here you go, man.
There's no fucking way,
dude.
That
I swear
is her. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That is horrible.
Show the people.
I cannot even believe that he would actually give that to her. Are you kidding me? What is that? Look at that.
She has a third eye on her face.
I think that's supposed to be the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Why? That doesn't even make any sense. The eyebrow is past the midline of her face.
Confuse the brow.
The hair is supposed to be covering her eye. They wouldn't be showing an eyebrow if the hair was in front of her face. Does he not know how faces work? Oh, that looks like white chicks when they. It looks like white chicks.
I swear, everything Tony refers to goes back to white chicks.
It looks like white chicks. If you don't think that looks like white chicks, you're. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, the thing that makes it better is look at her hands.
Oh my, I
feel like Mariah Carey never in her life has stuffed both of her hands between her legs, sitting like a kid that has to pee.
Oh my god.
No, and I just showed an example. This is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh my god. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that when that came out.
Yeah, and I remember Ronaldo saw it, he was like, what the fuck?
But he does make that face. He makes that face. Have you seen it? He makes that face.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like a Lego character. His head is not shaped like a Lego character.
I think so. That's accurate. That's more accurate than the Mariah Carey thing. Oh my gosh.
That was quality.
It was quality. Thank you for showing me.
Yeah.
I want to cry right now, actually.
Do you think she has the best Christmas single of all time? Mariah Carey? Most overplayed. I think she had an album, excuse me. Do you think who has the best Christmas album of all time, Tony?
Mariah Carey.
Yeah?
Song. I don't know about Christmas album. I haven't heard any of her other Christmas songs. because they play the same song
Who has,
over.
in my opinion, the best album of all time, Christmas-wise. And one of my personal favorite
Michael
artists.
Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé.
That's not a surprise. That
Michael
you would say that.
Bublé. Why?
Because you like John Mayer. And
I love John Mayer. Dude, I am a whole...
He's nothing special.
Oh.
He's nothing special.
Tony?
That's all.
I'm going to go take my stand that's elongated immensely compared to yours up to the fucking kitchen if you say that again.
It's like when you said that you didn't like Kevin Hart.
No, I don't.
Same thing. John Mayer.
That's different, dude.
John Mayer, you're not that special.
You know what the
It's
difference
fine.
is? You know what the difference is?
It's fine. You're not that special, John.
No, you know what the difference is? Is John Mayer's actually talented.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm.
Give me a plastic bag or a paper bag, whatever the fuck I need. I need. Are you fucking kidding me? John Mayer fucking so.
Dude! Tony, no! You're smoking dick.
Are you fucking kidding me?
If you think John Mayer sucks, have you heard that guy play a guitar?
Dude, he plays a guitar.
No,
anyone can
Tony,
play guitar.
Tony, I haven't played. No. This is okay. He's just doing this for an act because I remember I played solo dancing in a burning room.
No.
Oh my god. I'm gonna unfollow you on all social media.
No. You played that for me because I said that I haven't heard a John Mayer song. Then you played it for me, and then I said, "Oh yeah, I've heard John Mayer. He still sucks." That's what I said.
God, dude.
He still sucks.
Why?
He's not that special.
What's your why?
He's not that special. Out of all the artists out there, he's not. He's like, out of, let's say 1 to 100, he's at number 2. Like 100. Okay, no, 99.
Damn, he's pretty good.
No, 99. I did that backwards.
This is Tony. He can't do analytics. He can't read.
99.
He can't do taste of music either, apparently.
Are you kidding?
This is the same guy that likes. Okay, keep in mind the guy that just said
artist?
that. The guy that just said that John Mayer is not good is also the same guy that likes the song WAP.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
Tony,
and I bet
you're
you
even
are
biting your mouth on this.
No,
You're just trying to start shit, bro. This is about to get
good
physical.
song, and you know that our viewers,
You and your
our
stupid
viewer,
cardigan.
like this, like the song.
See, you can't even talk. No, this guy lost all validation for anything he says here on out, y'all.
No, it's
just
a
disregard.
It's a good song. Wow. From the top, make it. I'll sing it right now. I'll do the dance too. Top, make it drop. That's a wet ass.
You know why I do that? Because some people that listen to my podcast are my family, and I'm just like, I don't want them to hear. I want them to hear some of me, but I don't want them to hear like me say everything. Because there's a lot of things that I say that
are you
use
afraid
against me.
you're gonna be
Just
put
like,
on timeout?
dude, I don't know what'll happen. I don't want to figure out. Hey, Ramon, how's it going? You remember that last episode of the podcast? We were talking about the song WAP by Cardi B, and you told me it was just wine and pizza.
Timeout.
Yeah.
You're gonna put you on timeout.
I don't know, man. But I'm just like,
You're
I
scared.
draw the line.
You're scared.
I draw the line.
So you drew a line.
Yeah.
But they know what you're saying though. So why not just say it?
I don't know.
They know what you're. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I have morals.
Whatever.
This dude just said John Mayer's not a good artist.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Moving on. Okay.
All right, what do you want to move on to, Tony?
I don't even fucking know.
You and you and you. I swear to God, if you don't wear a mask next time, you'll be fired and gone. You'll be gone. I'm the reason you're here. Your kids are going to college because of me. Your wife is satisfied because of me. And I am everything that you are and you wish you could be because of me. And you and fired, masked, Scientology.
Wow, you were all in the red on that. Look at those bars, super high.
Spitting them, dude. I am sorry for that.
Let's dive into your life. I want to know about the young Ramon.
Okay. What about young Ramon?
Just everything. Like, how did you end up Like, how'd you get here? You're from
Georgia.
You're from Georgia.
From Georgia.
How'd you end up in Kansas City?
Yeah. Well, now that you asked me, I love talking about myself.
Yeah, we know. We know.
It's really boring. My parents got divorced, and that's why I'm here. Thank you for bringing that back up, asshole.
Wow.
But two
Now
Christmases.
That took a turn.
No, dude. Yeah, I grew up in Georgia. Life was good. Parents got split up sophomore year, junior year of high school, which halfway through high school, hell of a time. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad, if you're listening to this. Thank you. Just kidding. I love you both. My dad moved to Miami. And then
Miami.
Viva Miami. Which, dude, I went down there to visit him a couple times. Great time every time, bro. Didn't see Pitbull. Really disappointed, though.
Didn't see a Pitbull.
No, Pitbull, the artist.
Oh! Mr. 305.
Yeah, bro.
Mr. Worldwide.
That's what I said.
Holy shit.
Didn't see him once.
That guy?
Yeah.
So awesome.
I love
Big
Pitbull.
partier. I love that guy.
Yeah. I love him so much. But yeah, didn't see him once while I was down there visiting my dad, which is
Mr. 305.
bullshit. And my mom moved up here.
You won't say, but you'll say bullshit.
What's up? What is it? What's that?
Pussy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, back to me.
You didn't think I would say it.
Back to me, what matters. My mom moved up to Blue Springs because I was originally born here, actually. You didn't know this. I was born here.
I'm confused now. You
Yeah,
said
so I was
that
born
you were
here.
from Georgia.
Moved down to Georgia when I was 2.
Ah.
Now, if I were to tell you that I remember everything about that, that'd make me a liar.
Okay.
I'm not a liar all the time. And so my parents split, and then I went to college, back down to Georgia for college to play a little bit of baseball.
Ooh,
yeah.
you're a ball player.
Yeah, I played a little ball. I
You're
balled out a little bit.
Ball player.
Mm-hmm. Play on, player.
Little Jackie Robinson. You. little Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
That's the only guy I know.
Are you serious?
That's the only. No, and the other guy. Like the roid guy.
Yeah.
What's that
Yeah.
guy's name?
Uh-huh.
McGuire. No.
Yeah.
McGuire?
There's McGuire. Lizzie.
Mark. No. Mark McGuire.
Yeah, Mark. There you go. Well, nobody
Yeah.
else. You know nobody else in baseball?
Jackie Robinson. I know.
Jackie Robinson.
I know his nephew. Not Jackie Robinson. Mark McGuire.
Oh, that's boring.
Went to school.
And I went to I came out to a show me league in Springfield, Missouri, okay? I blew out my knee a second time playing baseball.
Could have been pro if I didn't break.
Yeah.
My knee.
Could have been pro if I didn't break my leg. But I broke my leg. And now I'm here doing this podcast with a guy that doesn't think John Mayer is a good artist. And I really regret ever not pursuing baseball because of this simple fact that he doesn't think John Mayer is a good artist.
Because no one does.
And
it's fine.
then I went back down to Georgia halfway through college now. And I was like, I'm going to come back to Kansas City. I came back to Kansas City to pursue a relationship. That relationship did not happen.
Oh.
Yeah, bummer.
Oh.
It's life. Life goes on, dude. But her loss.
Her loss.
Just kidding. I was an idiot. And then I just stayed out here. I was like, yo, Kansas City is a small, big city feel. Hopefully I can make some moves happen out here. And
then he made some moves because now he's getting married.
No, I'm not.
Just kidding,
God,
that's me.
That's Tony.
Just kidding, that's me.
God,
Now I'm going to
no.
talk about me.
All right, enough about you. If you talk about
Just
me.
kidding.
And is that all you wanted to know? How I got here at this exact moment? Because I worked today and then I got off work.
No, I just wanted to know like a little
What else you wanna know, bro?
backstory because I don't know anything about you.
Keep asking me questions. Bring them on.
That was the main question I had is like, how'd you end up in Kansas City? I'll have more questions as episodes come up, you know?
Now I got a question for you.
Okay.
Just so I can get you to know you better. When was your first time?
8 inches. What?
It's not supposed to snow that much. I mean, it's supposed to snow, but not that much.
Oh.
This guy's obsessed with weather.
I What's your question?
When was your first time?
What was my first time?
Yeah.
Is this a real question?
Did I stutter?
Like 18.
Oh, Tony! What?
Yes, why is that? Is this a surprise or it's like, oh my gosh, that's so soon? Or is that,
no,
oh my gosh, that's so late?
I'm trying to think of something savvy to say after when was your first time. I was going to say something like when was your first time having ice cream, but that's just stupid. So I'm just going to keep it going. You lost your virginity at 18.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Is that, what, I don't, is that too soon for you or is that too late for you?
That's way too soon. God, I'm celibate. Wow.
Okay. Nerd.
You're going to hell. Hell double hockey sticks. Hell.
Oh my gosh. Do you have a real question or is that your only question?
No, I really, and if Tony's parents are listening to this, I would love to meet y'all just to figure out how you raised this specimen. I feel like you get a better range of somebody when you meet their parents. Like, makes sense. Girl's a slut. Daddy problems. Oh, dad. Yep, makes sense. You know, like with you, you're just so perfect.
No, I think I gave him a hell of a time.
Really?
I gave him a run for their money.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Like you told me, like you were holding Bud in your mom's like side table at one time, and you took her car out like at 3 a.m. your senior year of high school without her permission. Dude, you're crazy. I can't believe that. And you were also 18 when you lost your virginity in their bed. Dude, you're freaking good. I can't believe you didn't tell your mom.
Not true. None of that is true. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
I'm going to take it.
My dad's going,
yeah, son, you get that. Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
I didn't, this is a turn, but I wanted to, and everybody listening to this podcast, I think it'd be fun because it's Tony. I mean, just listen to the guy, he's hilarious, which is short for hilarious.
Oh,
I wanted to say.
That's what that means?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You get my thesaurus.
The girl's like, oh my God, he's so hilarious. Yeah. The girl's like, oh my God, he's so hilarious. And they're like, what? And then she's like, it's hilarious.
You know how I do.
Mm-hmm. You're just so hilarious. Since you're so hilarious, I was thinking that I pitched this to him earlier and he didn't really like, no, I want him to do stand up with me.
Negative.
I want this to be a package deal. We get on stage. We both bomb. We both bomb together. They're like, hey, this is, we make up, we make up the things are happening podcast. And we won't be able to work words the end of the time, because nerves. And you can barely do it doing the podcast. So I can't wait to see what happens when you go on stage.
No.
And and everybody, if you do would like to back me up on this, please comment, please text me, please let me know what you think and your input on if you would like to see a quick video snippet of Tony attempting at least some stand-up, because I think he would kill it. Tony, I don't think
I would.
The way you are and that Green Bay Packers beanie on stage and that cardigan and that smile and that little lady tickler above your lips, I think you would crush it. Thank you.
Lady tickler. No, I feel like when you say stand-up comedy, you're thinking of just straight improv.
No. I'm talking about structure with it.
So you're telling me to write jokes.
Write jokes, yeah. I want you to.
See, I've tried this.
You've tried stand-up?
No, I've tried to write jokes. I can't do it.
You know the thing that you're good at, though? Being funny, period.
Using. But I feel like there's a difference, though. Some people are just funny, just out in the world or whatever. But
socially funny.
But when it comes down to actually having to write a joke,
I feel like you can still do it.
It
translates. You just gotta find a group. And there totally is different variations of comedy.
Yeah, I think
there's socially funny to where I can be socializing with the funniest motherfucker I've ever talked to. I'm just like, dude, you're so funny. Why don't you try and do some of this? I just doesn't work for me that way. I'm just but just try. And they're like, nah. No. But I feel like some people are blessed and have both. There's just stand up on stage, and I heard a lot of comedians, a lot of people that go up on tour and all this. So a lot of them pretty depressed and miserable because that's just how they are. I don't know the deets. Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yeah. They deal with a lot of I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They're funny to the world, but then deep down they're fighting inner demons.
You think so?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, what comedy turns into is they're turning their mishaps or hardships into comedy. They're like, oh, that's how
Yeah.
they cope with it. When you should really just kind of be dealing with it head on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Uh,
People
I-
deal with it in different ways.
Yeah, and you said that you couldn't do it because you're just like, I've tried it before. You haven't tried it. And you
This is
also said,
true.
like, if I'm gonna mess up on stage, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Do that dance you do. And then this would be so
Do that
funny.
dance.
Tony's
Right.
on stage, he messes up a joke, and then he just starts doing this dance he does, which I don't even know how to describe it other than the like.
It was
what?
a dance that you showed me. So what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that one.
It was a dance
Oh, yeah,
that you
that
showed
one.
me.
But you do it differently than me. That's the thing. Is like I have my version, but then you made it your own version too. So you just get on stage and just do the little
Or I'll just say,
Jackie Robinson. But no, you get on stage, you bomb it, and then you start doing that dance, and then you just get back to like, I'm sorry, this is what I do when I forget my joke, or I don't know what to do. Well, they would lose it. They would lose it, bro. And if not, I'll be there in the crowd going, ha ha, funny guy. I swear, bro. I would
Oh my
love for
gosh.
you to do this with me. And this is kind of my pitch to you, too. I'll do it if you do it.
if they have a open mic night somewhere,
You get one
it
life.
has to be far in the future. I need time to write these jokes.
1 month. Well, okay, we gotta wait for the coronavirus.
Yeah, we gotta wait for the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, thank God! Don't go away too soon. Fine, deal.
Pinky me.
He pulled up the pinky promise. He pulled up the pinky promise. Ugh, I don't know if I can do
Tony,
that.
come on.
I don't think I
Tony,
can do the pinky
Tony,
promise. I'll do
Tony, with
I'll do a
me.
firm handshake.
Come on.
I'll do a firm handshake.
All right. Tony just shook on everybody. He's gonna do it with me.
God.
Yeah.
No.
We're going on stage. We're gonna tip stand up. We're gonna document every second.
I'm just gonna pee my pants.
Yep.
Oh my
Before we
God.
do stand up though, and what we're going to be working on over this, I'd probably say by the 8th episode, we are going to try to have our first guest on this podcast, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
are kind of
Zac Efron.
yep. Zac Efron, where you at?
Another name drop. What?
Whoop. We are trying to determine our first guests. We have
Yes.
options right now. We both have and know people, but I think it's interesting to bring someone on. Yeah, we kind of know. But also
Yeah.
somebody we just don't know at all.
Yeah, so we can
you-
peel them like an onion.
Yep,
Peel 'em
like an onion. Mhm.
like an onion.
Pull it.
Peel
Mhm.
those
Mhm.
layers.
Yes,
Exactly.
just like that. And I am excited for that.
I'm excited too.
And when we finally determine who the guest is and the logistics work out, then we will let y'all know who we'll be having. And
It's gonna be awesome.
our goal is to make them as uncomfortable as we possibly can,
Yes.
as quickly as we can.
I'll just
All the
stare
while
at-
you learn something.
I'll just say John Mayer sucks. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable.
the guy will be there like, or woman will be like, are you fucking serious right now? Then they flip the
Uncomfortable
table.
level.
Then there goes both of our stands, both of our microphones, the lappy toppy, everything done because you are an idiot.
Fine. Have them comment. Is John Mayer the greatest artist of all time or
I
not
never,
the greatest?
never once said greatest.
Okay,
Now
what-
he's putting words in my mouth.
Okay, then what do you
See?
want to say? Then what do you want to say?
I'd say John Mayer is one of my favorites. I'm not saying he's the greatest. He was one of the
So
greatest.
should we ask them? Is John Mayer like?
Better than WAP? Yeah.
But oh, we can even put that there because I already know for a fact they're gonna say WAP is way better than John
Whatever,
Mayer.
dude.
I know it. I know.
I can't.
I'm hip with the kids today.
I'm gonna
I just know what they like.
Tony, if that's the case, and that's actually what's going to happen, and people say WAP is better than any song John Mayer's ever made or produced, I will. I better be careful with what I say here, but I will shut my dick in a door. There is no way.
Oh my God!
There is no way on God's green earth.
I bet you. I bet you. I don't even know what to bet, but I.
Okay,
It's
no,
just a
for
gentleman's
real,
bet.
for real, I will. Yeah, it's a gentleman's bet. I just don't. I find that hard to believe. John Mayer, like, I love his music. I feel like he's incredibly good on the guitar.
When was the last time he put something out?
Last year, and he also did a collab with Chris Stapleton. And dude, he's just so talented. Like musician, like he can play all the. He can guitar riffs. He knows how to play a guitar. He can obviously sing. He can do it all. I love him. Big fanboy.
Put it on the Instagram.
I will.
Put it
Bro.
on the Instagram page. I bet you, 100%, WAP is gonna win. Not even WAP. Just put Cardi B, John Mayer.
Oh my god. You know, it comes to a point though to where it's like two different dynamics. I'm just like, you can't even compare them. You can't. I literally like. If you ask me to put it in the poll,
He's afraid of losing. That's what it is.
It's
That's what it is, people. He's afraid of losing. It's fine. I'm a winner.
I would also, after this episode, y'all, we would love it if you would subscribe.
Hell yeah. Click that follow button. Click the like button.
Yeah, always plug.
What else? What other buttons are there?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to Venmo us,
follow.
We like money.
Yeah, Venmo.
Christmas is coming up.
I know. Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year.
Somebody wants to get Tom Cruise a therapist. I think he needs more of that than anything for Christmas.
Probably already has one.
Think so?
I think so. I feel like most celebrities have a therapist. Some sort of therapist.
Yeah, probably. Their manager.
Their manager.
Guys do it all for them. But yeah, it would mean the world to us if you like this episode, if you subscribe.
Yes, it'd be awesome.
And stay tuned because we are evolving this podcast. I promise you, it's hard to hang in there right now. We got 12 rounds to go though, baby.
12 rounds.
Yeah.
12 rounds to go. Oh my gosh.
Unlike that's not how many rounds Logan Paul would go with Floyd Mayweather, but that's to be determined. And if you want us to go to a Scientology church just to inquire even and see if we can get it in, period, let us know.
Yes. Actually, I was approached by someone in
Creepy, bro.
In California when I was still living there.
Okay.
Hollywood Boulevard. There's a big Scientology building and there's guys out there handing out pamphlets.
Really?
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, you want to come and step in? Come and step in." Yeah, to the building. I was like, "Oh no, thank you."
Step in.
Yeah, like step into the building that they have there, and I was like, no, thank you." At the time, I had no idea what that was, but now that I know,
you need to watch that documentary. And anybody listening to this that hasn't watched the documentary, I recommend. This is real life crap that people somehow are allowed to do because it's a religious establishment and they're allowed to bypass a lot of laws and a lot of BS. It's crazy, dude. It's corrupt.
Worth it? You be the judge.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even in frame. In frame.
I'm chilling back here with my extended microphone stand. Oh, my back feels so good.
You're probably getting scoliosis more than me. I'm kind of sitting up straight.
Yeah, your posture is way too corrected. Sometimes I'll see people sitting there and I'm just like, dude, have bad posture. Don't have good posture. It doesn't look good. Have good posture. You look weird. You're a psychopath.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, this episode, we got a lot covered. Tony's going to go on stage with me to attempt comedy.
Yes, when COVID is over. Everyone, when COVID is over. We'll let you know when that happens.
Oh, yeah,
hopefully,
bro. It's going to be a big deal.
Soon.
Big deal.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should actually broadcast it on the pod. Say, hey, come out and buy some tickets.
I would love that more than anything.
We're just here to see Ramon Rivera and Anthony Hudson on stage.
Mr. Hudson and Mr. Rivera. Jack Robinson. Jack Robinson.
Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous. I'm getting hot.
All right, y'all. We got to close this out. Thank you for listening.
Episode 4 wrapped up.
Shake and bake.
In a bow. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
And you, wear the mask. Come on. Did I stop it? I can't fucking believe that. The craziest part of all that is that not one person interrupted him.
Yeah.
Not one person interrupted him, bro. I forgot to say that. No. Bye.
Bye.